You ever go to the lake and you just put the trolling motor down and you just start working on them? Like if you're scoping every fish you cast at, just give me that bait. That thing looks good and I want it in my mouth. Then after you catch them for, 30 minutes or an hour or something, all of a sudden somebody flips a switch and you can't get a bite. It's happened to all of us. And what we're gonna talk about today is what to do when you just stop getting bites and you can't catch them anymore. In today's case, it was the weather. The wind just started ripping uncontrollably, 20 to 30 mile an hour sustained winds. And wasn't much we could do with the scope. Kept trying, kept getting frustrated, cussing the bait, cussing the fish, cussing the wind, cussing basically everything that I could find to cuss, except maybe the lake. I don't think I cussed the lake. I might have cussed the lake. But anyway, I was cussing everything. And it took me a while, but I made an adjustment and was able to keep generating bites. Let's jump into the footage and I'll show you what happened when we got to the lake and I started fishing, and the fish were being exactly how you want the fish to be when you get to the lake. And then we'll get into what happened next. But let's jump into the footage and take a look at what's going on. Little bitty feller. Demon. Skinny. Should probably just cast at those. Oh boy. Get ready, here comes another one, I bet ya. I don't know, some of them are good and some of them are little. Oh. They act right here, don't they? Fish for 10 minutes and have enough content. Oh, there's another big one. Yeah, he's long. Spot.
That would be a scoreable bass.
Yep, that's definitely a scoreable. Be sure to watch the video all the way to the end. I'm going to include the bait and setup descriptions at the end of the video. Sorry for the mess in the back there. We could not get the intro or the talking part of this on the water because the wind was just blowing so hard. It pretty much corrupted the audio. You'll hear it in some of the clips. But be sure to watch it all the way to the end so you can get all the details. Please remember to subscribe. There's a whole school of them down there. I keep messing my cast up. Two of them are bigger. Oh, my dang minnows getting all jack-legged on me. These ones are swimming up to see what the boat is. They're in 35. Yeah, he crushed it. On the screen? Little bitty buddy. Here it comes. Oh, got him. Yep. Yeah, that's a pretty good one. Oh my gosh. Scoreable bass. Yep. Yet another mooch video. Ultra deep mooch. Ain't that right? Holy smokes. He just run from it. Spooky. Spooky wooky. There's a couple of them super deep down there. Oh. Daggone, that one was down to 50. That one was down to 50. Yeah, it's a good one. I'm gonna take it slow so I don't blow his... Yeah, oh, that's a big one. Whoa. Oh my gosh. That's a gorilla. Yeah. Oh my God. What a spot. Actually, that's a mean mouth. And that's a big spot. Holy shite. Spotzilla. Look at that thing.
Massive.
Want to take a picture of it?
Yeah.
God. It's the year of the giants.
Yeah.
Guess we're making another mooch video.
Damn, look at
God.
his belly on him. He's thick.
He thick. Let's see what the Bubba says. That's at least 3 something. Maybe 4.
I think that's a, look at the belly on him.
4 pounds. Where'd the... Yep. Oh, can't get the dot. Oh, 405.
405 days.
Look at that.
Yeah.
The year of the giants. Just keep catching giants. See ya. So when you're using forward-facing sonar, you can see everything happen in real time. And as you can see here, if I saw a fish, I pretty much caught it there for a while. And then things started to slow down a little bit. The fish started acting wonky. You cast your bait to it and they come up and look at it. I don't know if I want fries with that or not. You know, like, and then they swim to the bottom or just back up or hit the brakes or something like that. Well, basically that's what started happening. And it could have been that I was catching spotted bass and I started getting into some largemouth, and the largemouth were not in the mood, and spots are dumb. That's why we love spots, because they're dumb, or that's why I love them. And that's basically what's going on here. And all of a sudden, the fish just pumped the brakes and the party was over. So at that point, there's another boat in the area, and okay, it's time to make an adjustment. Let's just move and go somewhere else. We'll find some fish that haven't been messed with or that I haven't spooked with the boat. The water's really clear, but when we got out to the main lake, the wind was absolutely ripping, sustained 20 to 30 mile an hour winds. I might have mentioned that before, but I ran into a few different areas trying to find a protected area. I did find one protected area, but there were no fish there. And then I got into another protected area, and take a look at the footage here and we'll show you the bait that saved the day. So there it is, the trusty jerk bait, saved the day. The most basic, simple, everybody knows about it, late winter, pre-spawn bait. The thing everybody knows to grab, the jerk bait. And it took me a few hours of cussing at the world to stop trying to scope and pick up my jerk bait. So maybe I am overly dependent on the cheater box. Yeah, he come off. Huh? I don't know what's going on. There's one. Oh.
That don't affect them though, does it?
It's a pretty big one. Oh, jerk bait. Chunky monkey. Off the hook. Them little cheesy factory hooks on them things are awful. It's a nice one. Big one. There's a bunch of fish set up right there earlier when I was trying to scope and the wind. There he is. Got him old school. Mean little fella. That's a largemouth. Oh, it's a pretty heavy one. Huh? I'm just saying I caught on jerkbait without scoping. That's right. I was thinking about trying to make a jerkbait video. I'm just gonna not fool with that hook right now. Know what I mean? Yeah. They won't eat that damn minnow. This, like they race to fight over a spot. Yeah, and this must be it. There's a point back there with a big brush pile on it. I think that's a good one too. Yep, jerk bait. No scope needed. I think everybody that's on my channel, subscribe to my channel, pretty much knows I don't need the scope anyway. I've done a ton of videos without it, but nobody watches them. Everybody likes to see the scope videos. A jerk, a jerk. There we go. Oh, it come off. Guess I should have fixed that hook. Yeah. How's it, like, it was blowing me that way, and now it's blowing this way. It makes no sense. Huh? The charger died? You still got the battery? Oh, it might just not be plugged in securely. It's like, oh, there's still some fish set up over there. There we go. That's a baby. Yep. Oh. Whoa, whoa. That was easy enough. Just throw a jerkbait, dummy. That's a pretty good one. For future reference, when it's annoyingly windy, if we're gonna stay and fish, tell me just to stop being hard-headed and throw a jerkbait. Yep. Uh-oh. Yeah, I thought it was a big one at first, but I think I just got it sideways. Oh, he's mean. It's a mean one. Scoreable bass. So what I ended up targeting was secondary points in areas where I could see fish just kind of roaming around and not biting my trusty mooch minnow. I must have casted it probably 100 bass, maybe not 100, but an hour or two's worth of bass, just not committing to my bait. I probably should have changed baits a few more times or tried to make a few more color adjustments, but the wind was making it so hard to actually get my bait in front of the fish on a weight that wasn't too heavy so that I didn't have to pull the bait away from the fish too fast. Anyway, you know all the things with scoping, but we just looked around. You see secondary points in the area where you got fish roaming, and pull out the jerk bait and go to work. And that's what we did. We're gonna go on ahead and jump into the setups and fill you guys in on all the equipment we used today. Please remember to subscribe. All right guys, so we're gonna get into the bait and setups. At the beginning of the video, we were using, yep, you guessed it, the trusty mooch minnow. Imagine that, right? But that's the same sexy shad minnow that you've seen in a bunch of my recent videos. They've been biting that color, so that's what I've been throwing. When they stop biting it, I'll throw a different color. You can see the super glue I got on it where I glued it on. But one bait will last you quite some time. For the jig head, the fish were 30 to 50 foot deep, so we're running a 3/8 ounce guppy head, jig head. That's a 1/0 hook in that, in the standard mooch minnow. That's an 8-pound Invisex leader. That's 8-pound Berkley X9 braid per usual. Got a little loop in my spool right there. It's a 2500 Shimano Stratic, or that might be a 3000. Yeah, that's a 2500 Stratic. On a rod that you may have seen in some of my older videos, I was using this rod for most of my minnowing last year. I really like this rod. It's a 7.2 X-Pride medium light with a fast tip. There's no specific reason I used this particular rod other than the fact that I already had a 3/8 ounce jig head tied on and the fish were deep, but when they're biting like that, rod doesn't matter a whole lot. But that's the setup on the minnow. For the jerkbait, we've got our trusty Megabass 110+1 Junior. You can see, you may have seen my other video about upgrading the hooks on these. I've got the Gamakatsu Aaron Martin's G Finesse trebles on there in size 6. This was a fairly new bait, and I still had the stock hooks on it. And I think maybe the first or second fish I caught, I broke one of the trebles, so I went ahead and, after losing the fish, went ahead and upgraded the hooks. But that's it for the bait. That's 10-pound Seagar Red Label. That's a 7-foot Daiwa Tatula medium light jerkbait rod. This is the older model, but it's my favorite jerkbait rod ever. It's got a little bit more bone than some of the other jerkbait rods, and it'll handle multiple sizes of bait. But absolutely love that rod. I don't know if you can still find these anywhere or what the new Tatula is like in comparison, but this one is the bomb diggity. I love this rod. Couldn't be happier with jerk. I have 2 of these. It's like, I couldn't be happier with a jerkbait rod. If I could only have one jerkbait rod, this would be the rod. That's a Shimano Curado. It's a 150 MG, I think. And it's probably 8-to-1. I think it's 8-to-1 gear ratio. I'm not really sure Let's see if I can find it there on the reel. 150 HG, that means it's probably 8-to-1. It's probably worn off, but that's a really good reel for jerking. Curado MGL, I cannot find, oh, there it is, 7-4-1. That's a 7-4-1. But that's it for the setup, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Please remember to subscribe so you can catch the next video. We're going to keep trying to pump them out every week if we can. This week I had the flu and couldn't get a lot done, but managed to go for 4 hours on Sunday to make this video for you. But I'm trying to keep them on the water as much as possible, so please subscribe, and I'll try to keep quality content coming your way. Thanks for watching.